Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. In the first of tonight's nightcaps, I do a crankcase repair. It's of a KTM 200 motorbike, two-stroke repair. It put a big end out and really damaged the crankcase, so I do quite a bit of work on that, get it repaired. The lads actually got the bike rebuilt and running now because it was scrap, you couldn't get a crankcase, so it was a well worth doing repair. It's a gorgeous sunny day in Newcastle. It's red hot, 20 odd degrees outside, so I thought I'll have a look at the local car boot sale. I haven't been for a long time. I went up there and I had a really good time. I found some excellent bits of kit. I had to stop myself buying things in the end. I'll show you what I bought now. I'm sure you'll find them interesting. I know there's one item I'm really happy with. This is one of the items I bought at the car boot sale. You might laugh, it's a dirty old Yorkshire pudding or a muffin tin. I gave 20 pence for it, and it's ideal for pouring bronze in and aluminium. When you're finished filling your mould, any excess you put into here, you get nice little ingots. So I've got that to save us using one of Deborah's. Some thread gauges there, imperial ones and metric ones. Can't go wrong with some thread gauges. A set of B taps and dies, which is more or less complete. There's no die hole, unfortunately. I've got a one that will go there, and I have got dies to replace them with. It's a real old set, good quality gear. It says here what's missing, but I'm sure I can make a setup for that. I don't know what will happen to it. I'll probably give it away because I have already got a set of BA dies and taps. And then the final thing, which I think was absolutely wonderful, is this thing here. It's a baby blacksmith's face for clamping onto a table. It's more or less complete. There's a little bit missing off there and the handle's missing out of there, but it does move, it is free. I'm going to take this apart, clean it up. It's had some stick in the past. Take it apart, clean it up, and I'll probably end up using this. I might even put it on the bench up the garden where I've got the big leg vise where Deb's vise is. But it's a nice little a nice bit of kit. I've not seen one before like that. That looks like a brass or a bronze thrust washer there. Got the spring in just the same as a full size one, except it's got no bottom on there. Tabletop vise, it'll be 100 years old, it's got to be. When I clean it up I might find some names or some dates on it, you never know. But it'll be just a clean up with a wire wheel. Make a thing for there, make a thing for there, and then give it a coat of boiled linseed oil. It's definitely a brass or a bronze thrust there. It's been to bits recently, at least somebody's had a go at freeing it off. I didn't give a lot of money for it, but I really am happy with it, very happy. I've got a pair of motorbike crankcases to repair, and what's happened, there's been something stuck in behind the flywheel. It's got a crack all the way down through there. There's a big lump missing there. It's cracked all the way around there. That's the first half. The second half hasn't fared much better. You can see it's broken there. Cracked all the way around into there. Cracked into there as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take them up to my mate Adam, a double blast, and get them blasted. The lad's put new bearings in so we can't damage anything. But I get them blasted with a vapor blaster, make them nice and clean. It'll make my job of welding them a lot more pleasant. And you can't do much, you can't weld that, you've got to get that out of there. It'll end up with that bit broken out and all rebuilt up. Quite an interesting job, I quite like doing these, very satisfying. It depends on the type of aluminium, what grade of shite it is. You can't tell till you try welding it, and then we'll find out. Oh.
Not put the cap and the keep on.
Right, we've had the casings in the vapor blaster, but we've only cleaned the area I want to work on. Did a little bit on the edge to show the difference between it's like light and day. I'll bring the camera in and show you how much damage has been done to this one. This is the easier one of the two to repair, but it's still not going to be funny. I'll bring the camera in so you can see exactly what I'm up against. It's been a big end failure that's caused this. That's the big end hammer a hole through there, and it's cracked there. That bit there, once digging out, it's pointless trying to weld that bit back on. I'll cut that out. I'm not sure about that crack there. The rest of this one doesn't look too bad. It's had a bit grind at that, but it won't make a great lot of difference to it. So this bit here is loose. It's pointless trying to do anything with that. Dig it out. We'll get a die grinder and then clean that up. But the it's made a lovely job. Has the vapor blaster. That crack there, I'll cut that out, and then we'll see if we can get some weld into there, build this up, and then it's going to be a hand failure job. I mean, that's actually bent away down that way, but I'll just probably just build this edge up and then remachine it. I think we'll get the die grinder, do a bit of damage. Crack extends down into here as well. We've got to get it all out. Right, so we're back to decent material now. I may make a piece of copper to go in there to weld up against. I'm not sure. That bit there, I don't like the look of. Yes, some of the more that's got to come off. There's a crack down through there. It goes quite deep as well. I have to dig that out. Right, I think that's about as much damage as I want to do to that now. I'll see what copper I've got to put a little former in there, and then we'll have a go at welding it. Right, that's a scrap of copper, thick copper, just curved to a very similar curve to that, clamped in place, and it means I can run the weld into there and it won't stick to the copper. I think I'll put a pin through there just in case. I don't want to burn into that. I'm not quite sure what it's going to weld like. Anyway, we'll sure find out though. I'm just going to put a little bit of preheat in before I weld it, just to take the chill off. I've already moved the crap out of it. Right, we'll give it a try, see what happens. It's always a bit of an unknown quantity. Aluminium motorbike castings. Bit more power, I think. That's quite clean, that. Yeah, that's quite clean. I find it awkward to get in to weld it. I don't want to spoil the camera shop, but I've got to be able to weld the bastard. They've welded up quite nicely. I put plenty of build up on. There's nothing worse than having to come back and re-weld something. Let's do that one. We'll get them dressed off and clean up tomorrow. I'll go through the settings that I use to weld aluminium motorbike casings on this Artec 261 AC/DC. It's on AC TIG. I'm going to here, I've got 0.2 of a second pre-flow. Start lamps is 25. Using a square wave. I've got the frequency set at 100 Hz, balance at 30%, and I've got 10 seconds of post-flow gas just to keep the tungsten nice and clean. I've got it set at 180 amps, but I'm using a foot pedal. I'm using a 2.4 blue tungsten. I'm going to clean this up with a milling cutter, but I will finish it off with a file. Take it down and just leave a fanny's hair on it. We've got a manual CNC work going on here, 2 handles at once. Getting very near there. Just about there now. I'm hoping that bit there cleans up. It's just about there now. I'm aiming for full contact all the way across. Definitely happy with that. little bit of work on there with the die grinder, just to tidy it up. Right, just touching now, that's all I need. There's a paper gasket goes in here between them. Yeah, that'll seal, no problem at all. Happy with that. I'll go up to the shed, get the die grinder, do a little bit of blending in there. But I'm basically quite pleased with that. When you think what it was like when it come into us, and what do you charge for a job like this? What would you pay for a job like that? You can't get crankcases. Just about there, I think. Yeah, very happy with that. Very happy.